who wants to hear a freaking crazy story? So listen to this. Today is Friday. Today is the day that my dad was supposed to fly in. He was supposed to fly in from New York and get to Orlando around 10:30. And we had a full day planned at Magic Kingdom. We had fast passes scheduled. We had dinner reservation for tonight. So anyway, he texted me this morning and he said that he got a text that his flight was canceled, and he was like freaked out a little bit, but that JetBlue was able to put him on a flight, around the same time. It was just like 6 minutes later. So he'd still be getting in around the same time, but his flight number changed. Okay, fine. So then I get a text from him maybe like an hour later. He's at the airport and he is like, "Oh my God, I am an idiot." And I was like, "What?" And he sent me his flight itinerary, and he thought it said that his scheduled departure was 8:45 a.m. when it is really 8:45 p.m. So he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe I didn't see that." So he went up to the desk, and of course they were just didn't really have many answers for him as to why the flight was canceled, and didn't really offer him anything much more than putting him on standby for the next available flight, which was 10:30 a.m. Fine. So he's waiting for the 10:30 flight and waiting on standby, but then apparently there was a 2 p.m. flight or something to Orlando that also got canceled. So there were just so many angry people, my dad said, and they were paying people to get off the 10:30 flight for people who really had to be here for one reason or another. And long story short, my dad is not getting in tonight until 11:30 p.m. Isn't that crazy? We had planned the whole day at Disney, and now just not be happening. So listen, first world problems for sure. It's just one of those instances where you're like, oh my goodness. And my dad's flying out of a really small airport, so it's bound to happen, and I get it. The only thing that kind of annoys me is that if you go to cancel your airplane ticket, you'll be lucky to get something in return. You'll be lucky to get a refund, or however much that ticket is worth in points or something, or voucher, or because for the most part, if you need to cancel a flight, that's it. You lose your money, done and done. But if airlines cancel their flights, you don't really get anything. You just kind of get a sorry, we'll reschedule you on a flight that that we can fit you on. So silly. So that was disappointing to hear that he wasn't going to get in until late tonight. Luckily, he was able to, so originally he was flying back to New York on Monday morning. Luckily, he was able to, they obviously were very accommodating and rescheduled his flight on Monday from being in the morning to being at night. So now we will have the full day, because we bought the 3-day park tickets. And y'all, if you've been to Disney, Disney tickets are expensive. That you can't buy a 3-day ticket and then just go to the parks for 2 days and just be whatever, that last day, not a big deal, we'll just miss it. No way, Jose. Those tickets are expensive. You want to get every single moment you can out of them. And so he was able to push back his flight on Monday, which is good, because now we'll have the day on Monday to go to the parks. But I feel bad for him. I feel bad that after all that, getting up, going to the airport, after all that, just to have to go back home. Anyway, so funny enough, I am actually on my way to Disney Springs. I'm driving through the Walt Disney World gate now. I obviously purchase Florida resident tickets to the parks, because I'm a Florida resident for the next week. So originally we were going to go to the parks today, and I was going to get my ticket, because you have to, if you're a Florida resident, you can't just order your ticket. I mean, you can order it online, but they won't send it to you until like someone in person sees a proof of Florida residency. So we were going to do that at the park today at Magic Kingdom, but because we're not going to Magic Kingdom today, I'm going to go to Disney Springs and go to guest services or guest relations and hopefully get my ticket. Hopefully I can do that at Disney Springs. I'm pretty sure I can. It would be really disappointing if I couldn't. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And then I'm gonna go back home. It's so weird. Like, to originally have, I'd saved all day today to just like play in the parks. So originally, like, my plan was, like, obviously today, Saturday and Sunday, to be at the parks, and then Monday I was gonna bring my dad to the airport and then film some videos. Film actually my last videos in Florida ever. Crazy. But now that he's going to be here all day Monday, we want to go to the parks on Monday, and now all of a sudden I have like this huge free day. I just filmed some videos this morning, and yeah, now I'm going to go Disney Springs, I'll go home, and then I don't know. I guess I can tidy a bit. I would pack, but, oh, here's the other thing, my dears. My back is killing me. So I've like mentioned to you guys before that I have some like back issues. I feel like just over the years of dancing and, you know, overstretching and performing and Bikram yoga and like just like over lengthening my muscles, over lengthening my ligaments, I'm sure, and my tendons. I've experienced a lot of issues with my back, and normally it's in my low spine, like my lumbar spine and my low back has been the area where I've experienced some bulging discs, like some disc back issues, and my sacrum, like my SI joint, is just a little hypermobile from years and years of stretching and splits and everything. So I've been fine. I've been so good for these past few months. Like, I've been running, I felt amazing. I think this is what set it off, but on Wednesday I was just doing a warm-up at the dance studio I teach at, and I did a stretch that I haven't done in a really long time, and it felt fine. Like, while I was doing it, wasn't a problem. Like, everything felt okay. But that's the only stretch that was out of the norm for me that I haven't done in a long time that I think could have really triggered my back. Yesterday, oh my goodness. Like, all day yesterday it was killing me, and then trying to sleep last night was really, really painful. I felt exhausted last night, so I went to bed at 9, which is crazy. But then I woke up around 11:30 and my back was burning. Like, it hurt so bad that I almost felt like I was gonna throw up. And today it's not burning, which is good, but it's definitely really, really tender, really, really sore. The tricky thing is, it's not in my low back. It really feels like it's sort of where my thoracic spine meets my lumbar spine, so kind of where my mid back meets my low back area, sort of like low rib cage in the back. And that's just been a little scary because I've never experienced any sort of like disc, vertebra issues before back there, back issues at all that high up. So that's kind of discouraging. And yeah, so like the whole morning, and I guess if there's a positive side to any of this, it's that like at least today I won't be walking around the parks all day. I can really just kind of rest my back. It did feel really nice when I was in the shower this morning, like having the hot water on my back. And I totally forgot to look. I have a heating pad, and I don't think I've packed it yet, but I forgot to check. So I'll check when I get home. But yeah, so that's been my like past 48 or 24. That's been my 24 hours. It's been crazy daisy. Anyway, yeah, I will check back in later and give you guys a bit of an update on what's going on. And yeah. Whew, it is warm. Whew. I feel like my makeup is melting. So I was really nervous about the crowds because it's like Friday and it's the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. But I went, you know, it's almost 1:30 now, so I think I beat the like bulk of the crowds, which was really good. It wasn't too bad, and the weather actually didn't start getting really hot until just now. There was a nice breeze before. I'm so thirsty. Anyway, of course, I couldn't go to Disney Springs and not, like, buy so many things. But, this is what I'm thinking. My poor dad is probably so sad. My dad is, like, the biggest Disney child at heart. Like, bar none. He loves Disney so much. He just, like, exudes that sort of, like, that joy of Disney. And so this is a big deal for him. Like, this weekend is a big deal for him. And, you know, the fact that he couldn't come today and, like, isn't coming until late tonight is sad. So, I'm gonna set up, he's sleeping on my pull-out couch in the living room, and so I'm gonna set up the bed because he's not getting in until like 11:30. I'm gonna set up the bed, and then I bought him like a bunch of his favorite Disney snacks that I'm gonna put on the bed, and I bought him some like little Disney like souvenirs. He like loves these little like collectible mystery packs. And then I also got him, he loves Moana. We both like are obsessed with Moana. And he loves collecting like little figurines. So I got him this whole Moana little set of figurines. And he's gonna love it because there's the little chicken. Forgot his name, the little chicken guy, the little rooster. And the little pig, and there's Maui. And so yeah, he's gonna be so happy with that. And hopefully that'll make him feel a little bit better about not being able to get in this morning. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's so hot. Anyway, that's it. I'm just gonna end the vlog here, otherwise I could go all day long. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all so much. Bye guys.